Ladies and gentlemen, Tactical Advance here, and welcome back to some more Star Citizen. Now today we're taking a look at the Redeemer. Now, this is actually one of the sort of first ships we've actually seen with multiple decks. It's quite surprising because it looks relatively big, but it's quite surprising when you get inside how much actually space is in there. Now, this is actually classed as, let's just say, a fighter stroke troop carrier. That's my interpretation of it. It does actually say fighter, but we're going to run through, take a look on the outside, and then we have a pop inside and have a look around as well. Now, it does carry 32 cargo units, and that's currently on the brochure, but not on the RSI site, so that's obviously subject to change, so we have to wait and see how that goes. It's got a lot of firepower on this one as well, and some cool stuff. Now, first of all, obviously you can see the top-mounted gun up there. We've also got a bottom-mounted as well. So it's almost quite similar to the sort of the Constellation series as well. And the Freelancers with these sort of top and bottom-mounted guns. And it's also, it's got a front-mounted gun here as well. So it's sort of the front-forward firepower is pretty blooming serious. Let's take a look around and see what we've got on the side here. Now, there's just not this little door here. I'm not quite sure what this does yet. I looked at that door and thinking, does that door connect to that door? I don't know. We have to wait and see. Got some manual release, not quite sure what that is unless the gun comes off. Some nice lights on the side there. Now we've got these big arms on the side. Now I don't know if you guys have seen the FPS module, and in that video there was the Redeemer landing on a space station, and you saw the propulsion system. And you see this sort of scissors thing in front of me. What it does is them two arms obviously open out when you're actually in flight, and this sort of orange light appears inside of them things, and they act as the thruster. It's a weird thing. I probably want to go and have a look at the video to know what I'm going on about. And obviously that center rotation thing there is what expands them sort of arms out. Now it's got quite a lot of landing or running gear, I'll say. A lot of wheels. It's got one on this arm. It's got quite a few on this one. Fair few on there as well. Just going to have a look around this side. Is that the same there? Let's have a quick look around. Yeah, it's the same. Same little door there. It's hard to see anything on this one because it's so blooming high. Moving back here. Stand right back. The tail is very, very long. As you can see. Actually, if you think about it, if this is the actual sort of entrance of the ship here, you've got this whole sort of section up here. It's absolutely massive. The wheels, actually they're rubber or metal. Actually look like rubber, don't they? Nice suspension system there as well. It'd be nice to see this when it's all animated. Looks fantastic. Let's have a take a look inside. Sound effects are pretty good on this one as well, which I noticed. I thought that sounded pretty cool when that comes down. Still would like to have a little button somewhere else. Rather than just walk into it. Now we get inside. I don't know if we can close the door behind us. Let's give this a go. Oh, there we go. There we go. All nice and locked in now. So what have we got inside? Let's have a look. We've got a lot of the branding on the side there. Some manual release. I don't think we can open any of these cabinets. Right, we've got seating area here. We've got 3 seats there. We've got another 3 there. And a docking collar there. So, you know, you could use this for insurgents, you know, if you want to go and land on a space station, like in the video. If you want to go and land on top of a ship, you know, and board it, you know, you could have 6 people in the chairs ready to go and ready to deploy. Plus your crew as well, which are flying the ship and using the weaponry. So, you know, pretty serious. It's a proper boarding craft, really, I would say. I don't know if we can actually get in the seats. I don't think we can yet. They're very detailed, look fantastic. Some little buttons up the top there. What these bays are here. These are funny looking things, aren't they? Don't know unless they're there. Maybe they get a cupboard each or something. Fire extinguisher. Door going up the top there. We'll take a look up there in a minute. Got some piping. Does that go around that side? No, it goes around this side. I don't know what that's for. Goes all the way around there. I think let's see if we can open some of these doors. No, I can't read none of them. A nice little panel here, not quite sure what that does. Hopefully that's going to give you some sort of readout, it'd be pretty cool. Now we've got multiple options on where we can actually go here. The first thing is this little, I was going to call it a cupboard, but I suppose it is not far off that really. Hop, here we go. Now this is actually to get into one of the gunner seats. Now if you look there, oh I was right, you know that, remember we were outside a second ago. See this door here where we are now? What must happen is this must lock. And then you go in here, you must have EVA on, because I'm guessing, because if you have a look, let's just have a quick look outside now. Because that was here, look. So that opens. I don't know if a little tube extends out to this section here, this door here, where the gun is there. Or maybe the gun moves back and clinks in. I'll have to wait and see. But that's obviously how you enter that point anyway, so we'll fly around this side again. Close my door. Draft. Let's have another look in here. So, obviously, yep, you come in here, close the door, sit in your seat. We can't get in a seat yet, unfortunately. It's a bit of a shame, because I don't know if the animation's not there yet, or... What have we got round here? Ah, weapon racks, it looks like, doesn't it? That looks like weapon racks to me. That'd be pretty cool, if you can actually use the weapon racks. So, first gun. Not even on the first floor yet, let's just close this door. Now, we've got some steps here, we're extremely steep. There we go. Okay, so, I'm going to call this the second floor, I suppose. Close my door. What have we got in here then? So, we've got quite a lot. So, run through. Now, I'm not quite sure what these things are actually, I'm going to have to look. I think I'm guessing there might be escape pods. I might be totally wrong, guys. Could see them on the roof earlier. Guessing they could be. I'll have to double check on the site. Let me know in the comments, guys. What are these things? I think they are escape pods. They look like it. I might be totally wrong. Perhaps they look like escape pods. Sort of makes sense. Have a nice little gangway here now. We have some nice control panel. A fire extinguisher. We're not expecting lots of fires on here. This dashboard looks pretty cool. Once it's all plugged in, I suppose it'd be even better, wouldn't it? What we got on the other side? Same thing. So that's obviously going to be plugged in as well. Quite a lot of detail on these things as well. We'll come back to the cockpit in a minute. Let's go and have a look on the next floor now. Which is up here. Now this is, you could call it the... I would call it the sleeping quarters, I suppose, isn't it? This is the communal area. Where everyone chills out and sleeps, I suppose. We've got a bed up there as well, look. So what we've got in here, we start from the corner. We've got a coffee machine to start with. Oh, some nice branded mugs there. Nothing like a good cup of coffee in the morning. We've got some sink there, looks like with some electronic hot and cold. Got your nice cooker there. It looks like they've got some top-mounted storage up here. Some things there, I have no idea what they are. Seating area, which I'm assuming we're about to interact with later on, but the animations are probably not there yet. For us to actually get in anyway. As far as I'm aware, no. Lots more doors here, guys. We got some piping system here, which is... I don't know where that goes. Oh, look, we've got... Oh, this is the top gun here. I don't know how we actually get it down. I'll make an assumption that that's the button there. Wouldn't be far off, would I? Let's try it again. No. Definitely plugged in there, isn't it? Animations are probably not in yet. I mean, they're not in for the bottom gun, so I'm assuming they're not going to be in for the top gun. But this is probably going to come down like the Constellation series as well. Just come down on the seat and then you go up the top there. That's what I should imagine. It's going to be something like that. Now, we've got a couple of doors here. We've got a little door, first door here. Which is... the shower. Looks legit. We've got some other consumable. We've actually got some other stuff there. Look, we've got some towels. I'm going to put the towels near the bottom there. Might get wet. What's that at the top there? Let's see that. I'm going to crouch down a little bit. I don't know if I'm about to get down there now. Oh, look, we can see now. Looks like some shampoo and some other bits in it. So there's your first one. Actually, let's have a look. Maybe there's actually a screen on that, isn't there? So Close the door up. Then on the other side we have... toilet. Can't go anywhere without a toilet, guys. Hot and cold tap again. We actually sit on the loo. It looks like we can. I think I had an auto flush there, didn't it? Oh, there we go. I'm getting on. Probably want to shut the door when you do this normally, guys. Oh, look, I can actually move my head around this time, which is different. Let's get off. Close my door. Let's smell. And the cargo bay, I think, is the last bit, which is this bit here, which is a funny little cargo bay. I know there's a small amount of cargo units. I'm not quite sure how the back door opens yet. You can get in here. I've got in here a couple of times before. Let's try again. Got to do some funny stuff. Okay, not getting in today. You can see there's a ram there. Obviously, this section is going to open up at the rear. You can see that there. Obviously, 32 units, not a massive amount. But if you're doing insurgency sort of work, you know, this would be pretty cool for sort of, I imagine, like travelling to, you know, medium to long distance with a crew of maybe 7. You know, you could have crew up here, you could have people downstairs. No stopping you, nothing stopping you taking more. The actual 5 people is just to crew the ship, really, I suppose. You know, that's to cover the guns and do all the roles, but nothing stopping you taking more by any means. This is going to be a really sort of a really good multiplayer ship, and it does look really well finished as well in here. It looks fantastic. And we've got another console here as well. I'm assuming we're going to have some sort of ship readouts. Should we try and get anyone in the beds? I don't think we can yet. How many beds is there? 1, 2. There could be one at the top there. Is that it? 2 beds? Unless that's a bed up the top there, could be. Maybe I have to go on shifts. So we actually got a little cargo net up there as well. Look, I just noticed that as well, look. Sure what that is up there. Maybe it's just extra storage as well. The ceiling, what else have we got around here? Anything else I've missed? I like this ship. I like these little cubby holes. I like these little doors and stuff. Let's head down this way now. We've had a good look around here. Ooh, got stuck in the door. Now, moving up front, we've got a little sort of galley section here. That's a single-seater, actually, which is quite surprising. You would have thought you would have a co-pilot. You've got on the console here. Got some funny-looking things here. I don't know what these are. Oh, they're power, by the looks of it. Maybe they're power cores or something like that. We can spin the seat round. And in we get. Upholsteries are sort of more sort of a material rather than the leather, like unlike the other ships. Here we are. There's some there's a few animation glitches there in my hand there. Ooh, it doesn't look good, does it? That one looks extremely painful. It looks very, very painful, in fact. The viewing angles are pretty good. This is one of the ones that seems to be quite well done. Looks good. I like the displays as well. I like where they're placed as well. I like that dash like that because it doesn't really block your view that much. You know, you can look forward and you can just, you know, look down. I like that because it's really outside of your field of view. And I like these panels as well. I like it when it's built around you. You know, so when you're looking at the panels, you know, all around you, rather than having a heads-up display directly in front of the screen as such. So then that way you can just focus on what you're doing in front of you, and then if you choose to have a look, you can do. So that's obviously going to be like shields and stuff like that. Looks like there's thruster there, forward and back. Some other panels there. And that's obviously going to be some sort of, you know, your map or something like that. Yeah, very good field of view in this. I mean, these bars don't really block any of your view, really. It's only a very small amount. I don't think I've missed anything here. I can't look anywhere else. I've got these funny little handle things. I don't see these things on top of the dash there. I don't quite know what that is. Let's get out because this is hurting my hands. So the detail on this is absolutely fantastic. I mean, you could probably stand in here for a lot longer and keep noticing things, you know. I'm really interested to see if these fire extinguishers we can actually use them. They do look like they're going to be an object that we can maybe use. Like, i.e. you get a fire on board and you've got to grab a fire extinguisher and put it out. That way then it's keeping all your sort of everyone else on the ship entertained as well, so it makes it a bit more fun as well, doesn't it? Very steep staircase. I think there's a little bit buggy there, needs a little bit sorting out. But first release in the hangar, guys, looks fantastic. Really, really cool ship. I really like this. I'm really liking this multi-level little rooms and stuff like that. I'm sort of glad they put these little doors on everywhere. I like this. It just makes it, rather than having like one floor, you know, and then everything is just in front of you. This is, you know, multi-leveled, you know, with little doors and little cubby holes and multiple roles. You've got the gunners and all sorts. It's pretty cool ship, guys. Just gonna take a little look outside. Awesome. It's going to look absolutely fantastic. This is going to be a really fun ship if you've got a group of mates. I mean, you could fly it on your own with AI, but this one's really going to come into its realm with a bunch of your mates, isn't it? This is going to be great fun. There's no doubt about it. You can quite clearly see this is not going to be a ship that is going to have any difficulty defending itself. With that many maneuver thrusters, it's going to do very well on aiming on its target. So guys, we've had a good look round. Looks like an absolutely fantastic ship. I mean, this is going to be, like I said, for a big group of people, great fun. And landing on space station, you think about it, if you want to land on a space station, I suppose you could go with two of your mates. Of course you can. But it'd be pretty cool for, like, you know, 4 or 5 of your mates, or maybe even 6 or 7 of them, get on a ship like this and just go and find places where you can land and do FPS and take stuff over and collect resources and then board other ships. It's going to be a really fun ship to play, I think. So anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed the video today. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe. Bye now.